Ready. Score.
A pro dating to 2001, here is the veteran Nick Diaz, former UFC title challenger. 13 wins by knockout, another 8 by way of submission. You know the book on Nick Diaz. It's going to be punches and bunches, but if the fight does hit the canvas, you've got to protect yourself. We'll see how it goes for Nick Diaz in his much-anticipated UFC return tonight. Trying to establish that jab once again. Diaz gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Left hook to the head. All right, so another ringing jab right there, snapping his head back like a Pez dispenser. You can tell he was a former boxer.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell that that is his base. The way that he throws the jab is fundamentally sound. He does it like he was trained to do it as a young boy. And right now, behind that jab, he finds himself ahead.
All right, side control now. Oh, great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Diaz. Straight punch, that is useful. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here?
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
Chimaev's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, looks like he's got that submission locked in.
Starting to get deep.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Chimaev gets back up again. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. He does a great job of getting that leg kick to the target.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Well, he's no stranger to being in this position. Strong work from the top here by Khamzat Chimaev. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Overhand is good.
Lands another punch to the head.
Chimaev's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Diaz gets up. He is back on the feet here. Nice straight right hand. 15 seconds. So there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down just before the horn, so he'll walk back to his corner here. We'll see if they can get him physically, mentally back into the fight. What a moment at the end of that round.
You can pose here. You're fine. You've been clipped before. It's okay.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready? You ready? Go.
All right, round 2.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
All right, well, that blow is busting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him...
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. This guy has his opponent hurt very badly. You see him put himself...
Attempting a choke now. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain position when you're in a fight.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Chimaev's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Nice punch by Chimaev.
That is when you have to be throwing more kicks. That's the only way to catch someone that you're actually at.
Straight connection right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now. All right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield if he's going to go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not sure he'll get to go out again.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans...
He got hurt again.
Back to his feet. That is it!
Oh, my goodness!
With a huge knockout tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
Gotta feel this. Give me more than just 8 bars. To say I was born behind the 8 ball. I was scoring and torn since I was 8, y'all. With no food for thought because we ate ours. When you're struggling and your mother hustling, you ain't got time to be worried about where your brother's been. And if I'm being honest, the last time that I cried, I was 5, I promise. I ain't saying I'm the hardest here, but when you raise rough and tough, you gotta have a heart of steel. Cause it's what you got, and it's what it is. This is how we ride, this is how we live. Yeah, gotta be stronger than the next man. Cause that's what it takes to be the best man. When it's what you got, and it's what it is. This is how we ride, this is how we live. Yeah, gotta be stronger than the next man. Cause that's what it takes to be the best man. I was scoring and torn since I was 8, y'all. With no food for thought because we ate ours. When you're struggling and your mother hustling, you ain't got time to be worried about where your brother's been. And if I'm being
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, he came into the UFC as one of the hottest prospects the Octagon had seen in years, and Israel Adesanya has done nothing to diminish that hype. Stuffed 12 takedowns in his UFC debut, and the expectation is that most opponents are going to try to ground the last style bender. Let's see if he can keep this fight up right here tonight.
Oh, nice double leg, yes. He's got to be careful here.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Israel Adesanya gets up. He is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet.
Great takedown defense there by Izzy.
Short uppercut here in the clinch by Dracus du Plessis.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Back to the feet now.
Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Terrific shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for picking. Go and pick the fruit. Great job getting that kick home. Nice body kick.
Good job defensively to block that punch.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Israel Adesanya gets caught with that punch. Able to land with the left hand. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just eating out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination. When you walk out to the entrance, when he's in the octagon, the fighting style, he just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Don't back up. Keep moving forward.
34 total strikes have landed for Israel Adesanya. Pretty good strike there, but not a ton of meat on the bone. Kind of looks like me at the Boca Raton Boxing District.
He's used everything he could early in the fight, and now he's just in survival mode.
Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind. You walk back to your corner. When you get up from a dominant position, you almost want to wave at the judges and say, I got it done.
Right.
Just taking you down way too easy, and you're not even trying to get back up. I want you to put
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round, both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Clean punch right there. Oh, man, the hard hook lands again. He's had that weapon going all night.
It's one of his best strikes. He does a good job of turning on it, landing it to get back the distance, safety, so that he doesn't have to take anything in return.
Swing and a miss by Adesanya.
Oh, nice front kick to the face by Israel.
Nice crack there.
Connects with a beautiful jab.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Shots right there, DC. You don't want to do too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second round. No denying that he... These ground strikes are just brutal. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, one of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus Du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but Du Plessis doesn't want to give How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
This could do it.
Oh, uppercut. He was hiding that one.
Oh, huge left. And again.
Oh, my goodness.
Some more output, at least in the early going. shot blocked by Dracus Duplessis. Clean execution on that leg kick. Back and forth we go. Two minutes have gone by here in round one. Thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent, lifted a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this one.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that jab. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, solid kick right there.
Good jab there by the champion.
Oh, another stiff jab here. That's about as good as it gets with that weapon.
Nice block.
We might get a stoppage here. Herb Dean steps in.
Holy smokes!
What a fight. So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. Floyd Mayweather talks a lot about hard work and dedication, and that has been the root of this light heavyweight contender getting back to a championship fight. We'll see what he does with it here tonight, champ.
He's a grinder, John, and you knew that he would get back here. You knew that he would find a way to put himself right back on the verge of becoming the man. He has seen it before. He has done it. He has been here. He recognizes and knows that the changes necessary were done in the gym. He's ready, prepared, he's sure. He knows in his mind that by the end of the night, he's holding championship gold. And
there was a time when this division was top heavy. Now the top 15 is absolutely loaded. He has emerged out of that pack. We'll see if he becomes the new champion here tonight. Jon Jones. He has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, folks, does not get a whole lot bigger nor better than this. UFC light heavyweight championship fight is upon us, and all eyes are on the incumbent as he makes this walk for his latest title defense.
He is walking once again as the light heavyweight champion of the world. The UFC's glamour division long has this been viewed as the division with the most talented guys, because you're not quite heavyweight, you're just right underneath it. This guy is a champion in the highest order. He has defended this belt time and time again, and he intends to extend that streak tonight.
Yeah, it wasn't all that long ago that this belt was vacant. It was changing hands seemingly every other title fight, now this man is holding it down and looking to dispose of another challenger properly tonight. All right, folks, with that, I'm getting anxious. Both fighters embrace the octagon, ready to go here from a sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, John Bones Jones. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, Quinton Rampage Jackson!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
So here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, John Jones. In nearly every fight, he's going to have it. There's another power takedown there.
Nice pass.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Jackson gets back up. Well, John Jones showing you some of those new weapons here tonight. Mike Winklejohn is always fond of saying you don't see 30% of what Johnny Bones is able to do in the gym. And with every passing fight, starting to show you new wrinkles, new weapons in that arsenal. Looking for the takedown, he gets it.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Rampage gets up, and somewhat surprisingly, despite having a dominant position on the ground, he wants to take this fight back to the feet.
Both of them landed there.
Punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, can't do that in soccer, but it's allowed here. Nice trip to get the takedown.
Oh, great foot sweep right there. Got into the clinch, started to manipulate the body in the moment his opponent took a misstep. Boom, tripped him right over the top. Great job. He's got the single collar tie.
Under 2 minutes in the first round. Jones is now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now, tasked with trying to find that shot again.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. All right, well, the calf kick has been a priority, and now his opponent is bruised in that area.
It's all in the game plan, John. They had a game plan to come out there and beat that lead leg up, and that's exactly what he's doing.
45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, here comes the kick. That one blocked by Rampage. Oh, I guess the takedown late in the round here, DC, that could be pretty useful when it comes to the scorecards, potentially.
Very useful when it comes to the scorecards, but also a testament to his conditioning and his cardio to still be throwing takedown attempts at the end of rounds instead of when he's fresh.
Oh, big left hand is good. Big moments on both sides in round one. Heading back to the corner now. Jones has got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds.
we like the taste of our own blood. Now's the chance to go out there and get it.
All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustments that gives himself a chance.
And it's not just the cut man who has his work cut out for him. We'll see if he can make those adjustments and rally here in this next round. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very hard. What a job to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night. Oh, nice. Nice. On the shot. There you go, single leg.
Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Oh, beautiful hook by Jones.
Another big takedown.
Rampage Jackson getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Nice. Nicely done. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Big right.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Stay in this fight. Jackson gets hit with a kick. All right, looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. Jeez, you can hear that.
Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about survival mode. He's back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now.
Takedown there by Rampage Jackson.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
All right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. We'll see if we can isolate the exact strike that caused that cut to his lip.
He landed a beautiful shot that cut him on the lip. Now, listen, guys. As long as it ain't like Jairzinho Rose is striking Alistair Overeem, you're fine. Cuts on the lip are okay unless your lip is hanging off like we have seen sometimes. That is not that. He's got to protect it.
I got Robbie Lawler on line one, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I remember Robbie.
Lip cuts.
Oh, my God. I was thinking about that. I couldn't remember who it was, though.
All right, next round is upon us. Let's see how it plays out. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Pretty good jab there by Johnny Bone. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him. closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Well, calf kicks have changed the game, and there is another one. A lot of swelling now on that lower leg. Man. And back to his feet.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that push shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish him because you think it's... Oh, uppercut.
Oh, big left hook there.
Take out! Take out!
Connections right under the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are...
Oh, he lands a big left hand. Oh, so there's the horn signaling the end of the round. Thankfully for him, that'll keep him in the fight. Knocked down near the end of the round. Saved by the bell, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen, when you come out, I want you to start fast. Go after him right away. Throw some strikes.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5, and this is the time where fighters just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's hard to watch.
I mean, he is throwing those kicks with evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick.
And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. Jones going for the takedown, but unable to land. Just misses there with the left.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Oh, how clean is that jab by Jones?
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Jones's eye now closing up. That one appeared to stun him.
Oh, big right hand.
Oh, how good is that? The diving. Oh.
Heard him again. Beautiful ground and pound, and that would cut him.
Now the hammer fist here by Jones.
Those are big strikes.
Nice knee landed there by Johnny Bump. Oh! He's out! John Jones with a huge win tonight!
my goodness, what a fight.
And here once more with the official decision is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
The junkyard dog, can I call him that? Quentin Rampage Jackson ready to go at the start of this round, and that means his opponent is ready to go as well. Rampage has a lot of skills, a lot of power. You know about his famed slam against Ricardo Arona back in the day. Now it's all in front of Rampage Jackson to prove that at this stage of his career, he can still get it done against the Young Lions. Rampage Jackson gets tagged by a solid uppercut there.
Nice combination by the champ.
Oh, nice straight. That'll work.
Oh, nice.
All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the legs, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are John Jones's calling card.
27 total strikes have landed for John Jones.
Nice combination lands to the head.
Oh, and there he goes working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab, but you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like,
Badly now. Big shots raining down. Back to his feet. Oh, big diving punch lands up top. Bottom fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to move, John. He's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. All right, so he continues to attack that area above the knee and digging right into that thigh.
He's digging into the thigh. He's doing a great job of recognizing that that's another one. So bad.
Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options because now you can just start to get away.
Back to the feet. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
A lot of stuff to look to finish him now. He might get the TKO here. I mean, how about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the year. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got it. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. And
You ready to fight? Ready.
round 2 is underway. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters go.
This is big. That's big. Big right hand.
Oh, big left.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep.
He's hurt again.
Back to his feet. cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he's... Oh!
And that'll do it! Holy smokes!
I mean, you gotta be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
In a very long time. I have not seen someone...
Want to be confined by whatever's on their mind. I set my own limitations. If they say that you are wrong, that you've been right all along, they'll say that you're an imitation. So listen to the rhythm of your heart now. Listen to the rhythm of your heart. Cause the beat of your heart is the beat of a drum that will sound out forever. Confused. Know what I want, I'm gonna get it. Time to leave the beaten path. Finally, I'm free at last. Do what I want, I want the best. Listen to the rhythm of your heart now. Listen to the rhythm of your heart.
Well, if he is not the greatest UFC featherweight champion in the promotion.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, so here we are back inside Bell Center, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. This is as loud and as knowledgeable as crowd as we'll be. Bring it over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his introduction, going low. And now he's got him hurt very badly.
Kick is good by Holloway.
Another nice combination to the head.
Oh, nice advance there by Gaethje. Just relentless in his pursuit of not just perfection, but of the opponent tonight.
I mean, the pressure that he fights with is phenomenal. He's constantly in your face, constantly making you work, making you feel like there is no place for you to escape the pressure of this fight.
Overhand block there by Holloway. Some damage being doled out there. Now some swelling upstairs on his opponent.
He's not moving his head effectively. He's trying to be face first. Look, you don't have to prove how tough you are. You got to move your head. Be active. Don't be reactive in your defense.
All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight. I
mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you. Oh, nice right hand. Yeah.
blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing his shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Gaethje with a cracking right. All right, so a nice effort out of Justin Gaethje here tonight, and just so good with that leg kick and his jab. He has put on a striking clinic thus far.
Just a masterclass. I mean, Justin Gaethje, when he is on his game, is so hard to fight because he's so tough. This guy is not in there with the idea that he's going to get beat. When he gets that leg kick going, though, he really does brutalize and beat up on his opponents.
All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Second round, straight ahead. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Round two. Justin Gaethje and Max Blessed Holloway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth. Holloway shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big match.
Oh, this could be over soon. Oh.
They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Holloway's able to flatten him out. This could be real trouble now.
This is a terrible position.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Gaethje's in half guard.
Big ground and pound.
Gaethje gets up. He is back on the feet here. And a nice left hand there on the inside.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it. Oh, and now you really are starting to see the damage inflicted by the opponent all over that left thigh.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the...
Just over 2 minutes now to go. Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. And he needed to address it a little bit sooner because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Well, the numbers right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch.
So far, a frantic pace as expected. Gaethje's cut above the eye, and that blood figures to start to trickle down. Could compromise his vision here moving forward. Nice jab, followed.
He can't even stand.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, nice right hand. He's hurt. He's wobbling.
Back to the feet now.
Oh, my goodness.
And there it is! Justin Gaethje
Jeez Louise.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, great to be with you tonight live from Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. And when I was here for UFC 113 back in 2010, George St. Pierre wasn't even fighting. Loudest pro sports venue I have ever heard in my life.
John, they get so excited to watch a fight. Look, man, when you go to Montreal, it's a great city, but it's cold. People are going to the arena not only for fights, but to escape the snow. And once they get there, they are screaming and going absolutely crazy. This is a great fight environment.
There's that jab from Max Holloway. Didn't take him long to find a home for that tonight.
I mean, Max Holloway constantly fights behind the jab, and you would expect it at the start of every single fight. The jab leads to everything else that he does inside the octagon.
Fast pace here in the early going. All right, champ starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
Kick there as it lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. In the night.
Big right hand there.
Another one.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh!
That's it.
Holy smokes!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, with that, the official decision is in. We go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest.
is, your teammate, the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez. And a lot of people ask what could have been had he been able to stay healthy. No denying his status, though, as one of the best heavyweights we've ever seen.
It's unbelievable that you consider him one of the greatest of all time, even though he's missed about 4 years due to injury. But when you look back to the Junior Dos Santos trilogy, getting knocked out in the first round, losing his heavyweight championship, to dominating him over the course of 10 rounds is unreal to watch. The cardio, the pace, the pressure, the crispness, the tightness, and the accuracy that Cain possesses in his striking was truly amazing. No wasted energy. The Antonio Rodrigo fight, the Nogueira fight, was truly a masterclass in striking.
Yes.
With Cain finishing him in 1 round.
All right, here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion. And man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction.
Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky. And that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you could never tell by the way that he prepares.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with the heavyweight legends, Junior Dos Santos versus Cain Velasquez. I think the UFC wondered aloud what the fan appetite... be for a fourth meeting. We get our answer, the Rump Pack fans.
The fans are salivating at the idea of this matchup. These guys have done everything in the sport of mixed martial arts, and for a time, they were considered easily the two best. He's hurting bad here.
Gets back to his feet.
He's hurting bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Oh, high amplitude head kick. He's got a good left hand, there it is. All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. he's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Oh, lands a flush elbow. Velasquez is in half guard now. Back to the stand-up now. Both fighters upright. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. That's the biggest she's like thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious, so he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing. And by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Well, that didn't take long. Dos Santos' hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook. He's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you've got to get out of here. Take him for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
He's back up again. You gotta like that.
Quick double leg, never change.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Well, you gotta think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was gonna get a lot of this offensive wrestling. Oh, guillotine choke. Would appear to be locked in. Yes, it is.
That guillotine is very tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Velasquez. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Well, DC, this is what the fans paid to come. See multiple knockdowns on one side in that round, and it's amazing to think that as we sit here, this fight's not over yet.
It's not over.
So 5 minutes in the books. We'll see how it goes here in round two. Junior Dos Santos, and on the other side, Cain Velasquez. Dos Santos gets caught by that straight punch. Well, one got through. That kick was blocked. Right, single collar tie now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Good clinch work here. Point accuracy on that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a both of them landing massive shots.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Velasquez goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedowns again.
Oh, you gotta Ground and pound strikes here. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Somehow, his opponent stayed up there.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Massive left hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now he seems lost to it.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go. Every snap he's going to bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able. Back to his feet.